Let us go further back. Let us go further back. We have done these two things. Okay, now we are into the third fundamental right, that is right against exploitation. Now we will see when you read article 23, 24 and further articles. No, good evening Arya. These articles are comparatively much easier. Okay, these articles are comparatively much easier, so we will proceed. Okay, right against exploitation. What is exploitation, guys? What is exploitation? Disha will tell me. Okay, Disha, you are 1 minute late. Arya is also 1 minute late. What is exploitation? Disha? Disha? The microphone is not functioning. Arya, tell me what is exploitation? Why you guys are facing certain net problem or what? Disha, tell me what is exploitation? Sakshi is here.
You are now unmuted.
So I think there was a connection loss here.
Yeah, what is exploitation? What do you mean by exploitation? What do you mean by exploitation?
You are now unmuted.
So the malpractices with the products or with something which are given to the citizens means exploiting something.
You are now muted. You are now.
Okay. You are saying that is exploitation. Taking unfair advantage. Unfair, Soumya has said taking unfair advantage. Anyone else? Anyone else? Yeah. It is an act of treating someone unfairly. Like if you are treating someone unfairly or something unfairly and driving a benefit out of it. Okay. Matlab, if I am treating Aman unfairly and getting some benefit out of it, and it is an injustice on Aman and it is a boon for me. मेरे लिए फायदा है, Aman के लिए नुकसान है. So it is an act of treating someone unfairly. Okay. Where it is a boon for me as well as it is a bane for Aman, because I am treating Aman unfairly. Okay. So there are certain rights which are mentioned in Indian Constitution. There are certain rights which are mentioned in Indian Constitution which deals with exploitation. Okay. So the first one is Article 23. Okay. Article 23 means deals with trafficking human beings and begging. Okay. Trafficking human beings. What is trafficking? Manju will tell me what is trafficking. What is trafficking? Manju, what is trafficking? Manju?
Yes, sir.
What is trafficking?
Forced labor.
Or what?
The child labor, like the children are forced to do work in companies and household works, housekeeping works, to something like that. So.
Yeah. Selling and buying of a person, forced labor. Okay. Like trading a person, or the majorly it is an unethical practice. Arpit is right. It is an unethical practice where a person is forced to do something within in which he has no willingness to do. Like मैं कुछ करना नहीं चाहता, I'm not willing to do something, but I'm forced. Arpit is saying that Jithin, you do this, and I have to do this because I am forced to do that. Okay, that is trafficking. And see, trafficking also deals with like forcing a person to do an immoral act. Like prostitution is an immoral act. Okay, like asking a person to indulge in prostitution, that is an immoral act, or such kind of act is also called as trafficking. Okay, or asking someone to forcing someone to do begging. Okay, I have seen people forcing someone to do begging. Okay, I have seen that. So that kind of activity is trafficking. Or for my benefit, I am using a person to work for me. Like you have to work for me, and all this comes and I am not paying that fee. person who is working for me. I'm making a person to work for me 24/7 and I'm not paying a single penny to that person. That kind of activity, when one person is subsided by another person who is superior, subsided by other person, and this person who is the victim of this trafficking is made to work in such an unethical circumstances that he do not have much rights within himself to express himself. एक ऐसी स्थिति जहां पर मुझे दबाया जा रहा है, मुझे ऐसे कामों में इंडल्ज करने की कोशिश की जा रही है जहां पे मैं इस तरीके से पीड़ित हूं that I am not able to raise my voice. That is called as trafficking. Clear? Okay, now Article 23 deals with human trafficking and begging. Okay, now what is trafficking? Engaging one person in slavery. I'm making a person slave and making him to do work for me, and compelling an individual or a children to do immoral act. Like immoral act is like prostitution, begging. These are immoral act, and I'm forcing a person. And begging without any compensation, like I'm forcing a person to beg and the money I'm taking it, that is also an immoral act. Okay, now this article has a very important exception. What exception this article has? ध्यान से सुनना. Government, okay, government, चलो सारी बात छोड़ो, forget everything. Have you seen the election time? Yes, somebody switch on their microphone, please. Whom I can talk with. Pooja Gautam, switch on your microphone. Today you are having an off day at office, so I know you will be there in the class. Pooja, switch on your microphone, please.
Yes, sir.
Pooja, like, have you seen elections time during the elections?
Yes, sir.
Have you been through a polling booth to vote for a particular political party? Polling booth is the way the voting takes place.
Yes, sir. I've been there.
So have you seen the workers sitting there?
Yes, sir.
Who are those workers? Majorly, are they hired for the election process, or are they government officers or school teachers?
So there are two or three different scenarios. One are the government.
Voice gone, Pooja. Pooja, your voice has gone. Aman bolo yaar, microphone. Pooja's voice is not coming. Aman, continue.
So school teachers भी होते हैं वहाँ पे और कुछ volunteers भी होते हैं.
Volunteers तो like वो political party खड़ा करती है, ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Volunteers are usually made to stand by the political party.
Yeah, I'm
Pooja
sorry.
continue. हाँ, Pooja,
Yeah.
Aman इनको continue करने दो, है ना? She has come after a long time.
So there are a few teachers who are appointed so that the election procedure is done smoothly. But there are a few workers who are like उनको जबरदस्ती पैसे दे के they are bought
नहीं,
so that they can.
That they are done by political parties, particular political
Ah,
parties.
right.
See, election duty, all the government officers who are taking part in election duty, they are not willingly doing that election duty. It is the government who orders and asks them to do election duty. Okay, so
Right.
in special circumstances, the government of India can force an individual to perform such duties. For example, number 2, one was election duty. The school teachers or the Anganwadi teachers are made to give polio drops to children in a particular village or panchayat. Have you seen that scenario? Anganwadi teachers are made to give polio drops. Now, may I ask Manju to switch on phone? Manju Paul.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Manju, remember you had a call to me few days back and you were talking about you are made to work for some government things.
Yes, sir. Now we are doing family ID
Okay.
and survey during COVID-19. And
Okay.
teachers are also working at the bus stands and railway stations कि लोगों को बस में बिठाना है, ध्यान से देखना है, ट्रेन में बिठाना है, लाइन बनवाना है. एंड मंदिरों में भी ड्यूटी लगाई थी दरवाजे पे कि कोई भीड़ ना इकट्ठी करे. हर जगह टीचर्स को बोला जाता है.
हाँ, this duty is assigned to you by
गवर्नमेंट.
किसने असाइन किया है मंजू ये ड्यूटी की? ऐसा कर रहे हैं, कौन सी गवर्नमेंट ने असाइन किया है?
हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट.
हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट, क्या आप इस ड्यूटी से विड्रॉ कर सकते हैं?
No, sir. Now it
No,
is a
मैंडेटरी.
yes, sir.
Okay, so all sometimes the teachers or the government officers are made to work for the country and they are forced. So it is not exploitation, but this is an exception. He certain individual can be compelled to perform such particular task in order to have a public interest. देश हित के लिए and for the welfare of the citizens of India or for national interest, particular section of society can be made to work, or government or the concerned authority can ask that section to work for the welfare of the citizen. Clear or not? Satyam, I'm coming back to your questions. I'm coming back to your question. Itna clear hua? Anyone has any doubt? You can ask. Okay. हाँ, Amman, surveys and also. हाँ, पूछे, they will definitely have right to speech. See, it is not that they cannot run away from the work. It is written in the constitution that these people, like teachers, are very eminent, doctors are very eminent post, like honorary posts in the society. They are considered as very divine and responsible people, so they cannot run away. They are made to work, but definitely they are paid for it. कुछ केस में वो उनको पेमेंट मिलती है, ठीक है, they are paid for it, okay, and the government will give certain amount to it, okay, but they cannot say no to that work. Okay, now Satyam has asked a question. Satyam asked the question where he's asking like what are Anganwadi workers? Anganwadi workers are, Satyam, छोटे छोटे schools होते हैं ग्रामीण इलाकों में. There are small schools, okay, who मतलब primary schools होते हैं, like nursery, KG, first, second and third, fourth. Okay, Manju will be able to explain better. Okay, Manju बताओ, what are Anganwadi workers? Play schools type होते हैं, छोटे छोटे schools होते हैं जहाँ पे बहुत मतलब गरीब घर से भी बच्चे आते हैं एंड और यहाँ पे बेसिक लेवल ऑफ लर्निंग मिलती है, और वहाँ के टीचर्स को भी गवर्नमेंट ही असाइन करते हैं. These are basically Anganwadi schools and they are provided like schemes like midday, Aman ने लिखी दिया, they are provided midday meals also in order to increase the nutritional value in the society. हमारे समाज में जो बच्चे हैं उनका nutritional level को increase करने के लिए. COVID frontline workers comes under this. Yes, COVID workers comes under this norm. No one who is working under the COVID thing cannot say no to their work. Okay. I'll tell you an example. Today, UPSC has released their admit card for the coming exams. Okay, that is 2020 exams, which is on October 4th. The people who are invigilating you are also the government officers who are paid 1,200 rupees per day, and food, lunch is also provided, and they are also government officers who will be invigilating you. Okay. Now, अब अर्पित है. आई एम टेकिंग लाइव एग्जांपल्स टुडे. अर्पित है, हाँ अर्पित है. Hi Arpit. Arpit, suppose you are an army officer, you are on a leave, okay, you are on a leave, okay, you are spending your time with your family. If there is an emergency at for the country, can the army headquarters call you back?
Anytime.
Anytime. That means you cannot say to that, you cannot say no to that.
No.
You must be
My leave is a privilege. It's not a right.
Yeah.
To work is a right, and to be present on the duty is a right. Leave is only a privilege. It is not counted as a right.
So even the army officers or a person working in Indian Army or a police officer who is serving the nation can called back anytime, and this is also a forceful act by the government or the consent authority, but it is a service to the nation, so no one disagrees. So this is what here written. During the time of war, people can, normal people. Arpit, what is auxiliary unit? What is auxiliary unit? Arpit, kya? What is auxiliary unit?
Units. might be, or I'm not very sure, auxiliary units कभी सुनी तो नहीं है, लेकिन some sort of relief work जो करती हैं, relief and rehab work जो करती हैं in times of war. कुछ volunteers आते हैं, वो जो कुछ जो वॉर कैजुअलिटीज होते हैं उनको ट्रीटमेंट के लिए आते हैं हॉस्पिटल्स वगैरह में. कुछ राशन वगैरह कलेक्शन होता है कहीं से, जैसे वॉर के टाइम देयर आर प्लेंटी ऑफ थिंग्स व्हिच आर हैपनिंग साइमल्टेनियसली. एक स्टोर्स कलेक्ट हो रहे हैं बहुत सारी जगह से, प्लेंटी ऑफ कैजुअलिटीज आ रही हैं, तो थोड़ी थोड़ी यूनिट्स जैसे नॉन एनजीओ टाइप यूनिट्स बना देती है गवर्नमेंट कैजुअलिटीज को ट्रीट करने के लिए, स्टोर्स कलेक्ट करने के लिए. ये सब वॉलंटरी वर्कर्स होते हैं जो कि छोटी छोटी यूनिट्स बना के मेन स्ट्रीम में जो मेन फाइटिंग फोर्सेस है उनको हेल्प करते हैं,
सपोर्ट करती है. ऑक्सिलरी यूनिट आर दोस ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल हु आर असिस्टिंग द main fighters. So normal people can ask to work in auxiliary units, जैसे ration, medical aids. So during the auxiliary units can are those units. Okay, so हम जैसे लोगों को फोर्स किया जा सकता है. इलेक्शन ड्यूटी में गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉयज इन्वॉल्व होते हैं. Anganwadi workers, teachers carry out surveys, polio campaign, etc. I hope this much is clear. I hope this was clear. Palak was right, Manju was right. Okay, I hope this much is clear. Any doubts? If any further doubts, I will elaborate it. Sharda is here, Uttam is here. किसी को doubt है तो पूछ लीजिए आप. I'll elaborate it further because I am going to make you write this. Clear. Now write. साक्षी कोई doubt है बेटा? Yeah. Write down. Article 23 of Indian Constitution. Article 23 of Indian Constitution. Deals with trafficking of human beings and begging. Deals with trafficking of human beings and begging. Trafficking of human beings. Trafficking of human beings means engaging a person. Trafficking of human beings means engaging a person in slavery or compelling a person like children, women, and physically handicapped people to do immoral acts like begging and unethical acts like prostitution. Begging can also include forced labor without compensation. Begging can also include forced labor without compensation. Exception to Article 23. Exceptions. Am I going too fast? Is the speed okay or I'm going fast? So you have to tell me, no? Speed is okay. All of you have written no. If anyone has missed, somebody please repeat once if anyone has missed. Yes, written. Go. Exceptions. Exceptions to Article 23. It holds that state can compel an individual. State can compel an individual to render to render service for public interest. For example, during war, common citizens can be asked to work in auxiliary unit. Point number 2, government employees can be asked to work in election duties. Anganwadi teachers and workers can carry out surveys, polio campaigns, and other programs run by the government. Clear? Now we are moving ahead. Now we will go to Article 24 of Indian Constitution. Disha is asking something. Ask. Jaldi ask, Disha. Waiting. Disha, switch on your microphone and please ask fast, because the next topic is a new topic. The first inspection is also given in fundamental duties. Yeah, DPSP it is given. Okay, it is given. That when I am doing the part 4 of Indian Constitution, I'll do that. Okay, Disha?
You
Okay,
are now
sir.
unmuted.
Okay.
Okay, now we will deal with Article 24. Employment of children in factories or hazardous condition. उत्तम है, उत्तम समझ में आ रहा है आपको? Yes. Okay. Employment of children in factories or hazardous condition. This is Article 24. Okay. Now write down Article 24 first, then we will discuss. In this, there is a difference. I will ask you to write down first, then only I will discuss. Okay. Because each line has a different interpretation. Please write down. Okay. Article 24 completely prohibits employment of children, below 14 years of age. Article 24 prohibits employment of children below 14 years of age in factories and hazardous condition. Okay, this point you have written. Now write down an act.
Sir, what if a person, I mean a child, is doing it for his livelihood, like he does not have his
It's
like
not
a
allowed.
family or anything?
It's not allowed. It's not allowed.
So then,
The government authority or the district magistrate will take care of the child under a government asylum, but it is not allowed. Okay, it is not allowed.
okay, I got it. Thank
If
you.
who the person who is keeping him or her on a work is considered as a criminal offense and it will be punished. Okay, write down an act. Okay, write down an act. Child Labor Act. Child Labor Act. And in bracket write down this act was amended in year 2016. Okay, this act was amended. Earlier the act was something, now it has been changed. You do not need to go into deep of that amendment. I'm telling you what you need to understand. Child Labor Act amended in 2016. Written, this act prohibits engagement of children that is below 14 years of age in all occupations. Prohibits engagement of children that is below 14 years of age in all occupations and engagement of adolescents that is 14 to 18 years of age, that is 14 to 18 years of age, 14 to 18 years of age in hazardous environment. Clear? Below 14 years of age, this act, Child Labor Act, prohibits the engagement of children below 14 years of age in any environment. The person cannot work in any environment, but 14 to 18 years of age, the person cannot work in hazardous environment. Clear or not? Clear or not? Now write down. In this act, the term children is used for a kid who has not completed 14 years of age, who has not completed 14 years of age, अगर एक पर्सन 14 years of age complete नहीं हुआ है, he is 13 और 14 में गया है, तो he is a child. And adolescent is a term used for a person. Adolescent is a term used for a person who has completed 14 years of age. 14 years complete हो गया है, but not 18 years of age. मतलब he has completed 14, but he has not completed 18. When he is turned 18, he is considered as adult. Clear? Any doubt? Less than 14. ये एक्ट भी मैंने डिस्क्राइब कर दिया है. If it is coming through this article 24, you can write this. If it is coming through that act also, you can write it. The question can be from multiple forms. So I have explained both the things. If any doubt, is there already a fundamental, then why a separate act? Soumya, this act was amended in 2016. Okay, and under this article this act was made. For this article this act was made, so I have explained that also. Okay, Soumya. Now write down. Arya is again offline. I don't know what's the problem with her system today. Now, if I will take an example. Okay, Navya is here. Navya, switch on your microphone, please. Navya say, I won't switch. Navya, switch on your microphone. I need to ask certain things.
Yes, sir.
Navya, how old are you? Are you like 18?
Yes, sir. I'm above 18.
Oh my God, my example, those don't fit on you. Okay, suppose Navya was 15 years of old and Navya's father owns a business. Okay, family business is there. And Navya's business is like a shop or a supermarket or something. Okay, supermarket or something. If she works in that after her school hours, it won't be termed as an offense. Okay, Navya, you have a supermarket?
It's not a supermarket, sir. It's a
It's
shop.
a shop. It's a shop,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
if you are earlier after school hours, you might be sitting with your father on the shop, right?
Yes, sir.
If you are sitting on the shop, will it be a criminal offense?
No, sir.
Why it is not a criminal offense?
Because I'm above 14 years of age. Like,
Because
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 it's
it's
a
a
family business.
because it's a family business. Okay,
Sir,
I thought
as
you.
per what you have said, sir, like one who is between 14 to 18 years of age, they can work in normal, like normal employment.
Yeah. Okay, they can
In
work in
that,
normal.
in that way also, it's not a like criminal offense, no, sir.
Yeah, in that way also it's not a criminal offense. I thought you will be answering because I love my father, so it is not an offense.
No, sir.
Okay. So a child occupation, I'm Prishan with this marker. A child working in his family enterprise other than hazardous occupation process is not a. Okay. Now, if our suppose Sakshi has been called to play guitar, okay, guitar in one of the best shows of the country, will and suppose Sakshi is like 8 years old or 5 years old, and if she is going and playing guitar, or she is indulging in an entertainment industry where she is performing and she's a star, will it be a criminal offense? No, it won't be a criminal offense. No, Sakshi is saying no. She can perform as an artist in audio and video entertainment. A child can made to indulge in sports activities. If a child is indulge in sports activity, it cannot be termed as a criminal offense. But practicing circus activities where or the street performers, if a person performs on street, then it is a criminal offense. Then you might be asking that in India many people performs on street, then why they are not arrested? Once you become an IAS officer, you can blindly take action against them under Article 24 of Indian Constitution. Okay, yeah, below 14. Got it? Okay, so a child, write down. Why it is an offense? Which one? Navya, which one? At least write the questions.
No, sir. Like, if they are made to perform on, in circus or on roads.
It is a risk to their life, dear. It is a risk to their life.
No, sir. If it is a simple one,
No,
even
it's
then
not
it is
allowed.
tolerable.
It's not allowed.
Like, if they are doing it on their own will, and if it's not risk to their life.
Even it is not their will. It is not their will. The government has critically stated that no person can be allowed, no individual or no child can be allowed to indulge in circus, and gymnastic is not a circus activity, it's a sports. Sakshi, Navya, you got it. Even under their will, they cannot. Okay. अमन what? Yes, समझ में नहीं आया. For family business, it's a legal right. Yeah, family business is a legal right. You lost their connection when I was saying that, Arya. Okay. Sakshi, Sakshi को कैसे समझो? Sakshi, you go and search on Google about Deepa Karmakar. Okay. Deepa Karmakar is an Indian gymnast who got 4th in Olympics. Okay, so gymnastic is an Olympic sport. Sakshi, I know. फिर भी पूछेंगी Sakshi. Very good questions. Write down exceptions. The above clause is not applicable. The above clause is not applicable for a child working in an hazardous environment. Sorry, for a child involved in his family business. For a child involved in his family business other than hazardous environment. For a child involved in his family business other than hazardous environment. Or a child involved in his family business after the school hours or during the vacation time. So basically, even if the child is not involved in any family business, he can involve in family business. Okay. Yaar, Aman, he's voluntarily sitting in his father's shop. Okay. Father's shop, and after the school hours he is sitting. But if someone is not forcing, again the point, if someone is forcing him to sit at the shop rather than not allowing him to go to the school, that is an offense. Okay. And if the child launches a complaint, and it can be taken into consideration. Okay. Now the above clause is also not applicable. The above clause is also not applicable for a child working in audio video entertainment as an artist, in an advertisement company, or involving himself in a sports activity, except circus. इतना समझ में आ गया? If have you guys understood this much? I'm waiting for a lot of yeses. Okay, पलक को आ गया, अर्पित को नहीं आया, पूजा को आ गया. Now, what about the punishment? My camera is going. What about the punishment? Punishment क्या मिलेगा? If Manju is asking me to work, okay, and she is asking me to do begging, what punishment will get Manju will get? Manju बताओ भाई, what punishment? What is the punishment? Arpit?
Imprisonment.
Of how many years?
The year is not clear.
अच्छा,
Fine or
fine.
imprisonment.
Write down punishment. 5 years. सर ज्यादा हो गया बेटा. Paying money and imprisonment 6 months. हाँ, अमन यार, अमन हम कहते हैं ना, like इस guess work is good. तुक्का मारना, ये सही बोलता है लड़का. उधर इधर से ऐसे यार 50-60 क्वेश्चन प्रीलिम से तुक्का ही मार देना, ज्यादा दिमाग मत लगाना मन यार. Write down punishment. सर में ज्यादातर 6 मंथ की है, टैक्स में अच्छा ये सीए है ना. राइट डाउन punishment. Whoever employs a child, whoever employs any child and force any child force any child to work in an illegal circumstances, violating this act can have a punishment of imprisonment of 6 months to 2 years. Six months to 2 years. It is under the prerogative of judges. and can be made to pay a fine of rupees 20,000, minimum 20,000. Sorry, minimum 20,000 and maximum 50,000 or maximum 50,000. Clear? 6 months minimum punishment, maximum it can be 2 years punishment. 6 months jail में या 2 साल तक. It is under the prerogative of judge. 20,000 minimum, maximum 50,000. Clear? Clear? Very good. The article 23 and 24 is complete. Your third fundamental right is also over. बाकी सबको clear? Okay. Now what we will do? Right to freedom of religion. And before doing right to freedom of religion, I'll give you 2 minutes break. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes break. Okay, actually the break is for me to drink water because it is something here. Okay, 2 minutes break. I'm back. 2 minutes is over. Aman, thank you for granting me permission. Oh, you all are here, no? Who is here? No one is here. Aman is here. मुझे पता था अमन होगा. Now, पिछला वाला 3 हो गया. Now we will start with right to freedom of religion. Okay, right to freedom of religion. Before that, if Sakshi is here, Sakshi, please unmute yourself, Sakshi, agar ho to. Because today you asked me a question, and if you can, I have answered your question. Okay, if you can please repeat that question once again. It was regarding right to religion. She will say I can't unmute. Okay. Sakshi's question, I'll read the question. It was in test. Okay, I'll take out Sakshi's question once. Wait, huh? Sakshi's question. Sakshi. Okay. Sakshi's question was, this question was there in test and it was regarding right to religion. Consider the following statement with respect to freedom of religion. Okay. I'll write the things. And it was a good question. Consider the following statement with respect to freedom of religion. Okay, so basically it was freedom of religion was the topic. Point number 1, freedom of religion includes freedom of conscience. Freedom of religion includes freedom of conscience. मतलब अपने religion को सोचने का वो होना चाहिए. The second point was the individual may choose not to follow any religion by virtue of this right. Any individual, अगर if suppose let us take example of Pooja, and Pooja wants to select any religion, she can take. Okay, and अगर कोई व्यक्ति चाहता है कोई religion ना choose करे, if a person does not want to choose any religion, they can do that as well. So first 2 points were right, but point Sakshi in which Sakshi had doubt was a third point. Government can impose restrictions on freedom of religion in favor of national integrity. Okay, और साक्षी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा था सर थर्ड वाला ऑप्शन सही क्यों नहीं है. I'll write the third point. The third point, which was a wrong statement, the government can impose restrictions on the government can impose restrictions on freedom of religion in favor of national integrity. Okay, I'm right. Point गलत क्यों है? Why this point was wrong? Okay, I am giving you an explanation. See, when you are attempting UPSC level examination, each terminology is important, each word is important. Okay, national integrity के लिए, national integrity or national unity के लिए, nowhere it is written that government can suppress a religion or impose a reasonable restriction. It is written, okay, because India is a secular state, so we believe that we are already nationally integrated, but it is written for morality. Okay, for morality. साक्षी और क्या क्या बताया था मैंने? Social well-being. इन सब के लिए restrict freedom of a religion. अगर public order, suppose RSS वाले, राष्ट्रीय सेवा संघ वाले रोड पर रैली करवा रहे हैं, या मुस्लिम लीग रोड पर रैली करवा रहा है, the traffic is getting jammed. For that, government can impose reasonable restrictions, but not to maintain that national integrity, because we consider India as a unified nation, or India as a secular nation. So what I was trying to say, when you are attempting the question, give emphasis to each word in that question. Okay, give emphasis to each word in that question. That is the difference between other exams and UPSC. Got it? Got it? So that national integrity word was wrong. But आपने जब उस word को देखा, when you look at the word, your government can impose restrictions on a religion on basis of national integrity. It should not be your perception. I'm not only talking about Sakshi, I'm talking about everyone. It should not be your perception. It should be the perception of the Constitution of India. समझ में आया? Got it? What happened, guys? You guys are sleepy or what? Acha, got it. Arpit, Arya, Chumpi, Navya, Palak, Sharada, Pakka. Lipsa is also here today. Wow. Lipsa, where were you till? I was not knowing that you were in the class.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, sir.
Okay, good evening. Where were you till now?
Sir, actually, I was a bit busy. Sir, actually, one of my professor, he just, like, during my college days, he just got suicide last night. So
Okay, okay,
we just got the news.
okay. No, no, no religion can not ask for a separate state. How they can ask for? Even this issue was arisen in Punjab, where they asked for Khalistan. No, no religion or no religious group cannot. State cannot never be divided on the basis of religion. A particular state can have certain religious dominant people there, but it is not like a state can have a state can be created for a particular religion. Okay. Now, let us do Article 25 to 28, which deals with right to freedom of religion. So let us start with Article 25. You have right to practice any religion. You have right to practice any religion. What do you mean by practice any religion? What do you mean by practice any religion? Yes, you can follow any religion. Now, can follow any religion. You guys are right. Just write down. Just write down. Don't write from this. I'll make you write. Okay. Article 25 of Indian Constitution. Article 25 of Indian Constitution. Article 25 of Indian Constitution gives twofold freedom of religion. Twofold freedom of religion. Article 25 of Indian Constitution gives twofold freedom of religion. Twofold.
So what does twofold freedom mean?
Coming to it. Wait. Put up patience. Okay. Now, what do you mean by this twofold freedom? Now, right to freedom of conscience. What is this? What is this? Right to freedom of conscience. This is the first fold freedom. What is this? Batao. Satyam, batao bhai. सत्यम बेटा बता.
हाँ जी सर.
बता. देख इन लोगों को डांटना तो आसान है.
मैं अपनी मर्जी से फॉलो कर सकता हूँ कोई भी रिलीजन.
Yes. आपकी मर्जी से you have inner freedom to follow any religion. Inner freedom. अपनी मर्जी से अपने मन के अनुसार you can follow any religion. That means it is not at all necessary that you are born an Hindu and you are following Hinduism. You can switch to Islamism or you can follow Christianity. That is according to your will. You can follow any religion. Got it? Write down. Right to freedom of conscience means right to freedom of conscience means inner freedom of an individual. Inner freedom of an individual to follow a particular religion. Inner freedom of an individual to follow a particular religion. Right to freedom of conscience means inner freedom of an individual to follow a particular religion. ठीक है, अपने मन के अनुसार you can follow a particular religion. Clear? First fold freedom understood? First fold समझ में आ गया? अमन, पूजा, पलक. Yes. Now, second fold freedom is right to practice, profess, and propagate a religion. Right to practice, profess, and propagate a religion. Write down. Second fold freedom is right to practice, profess, and propagate a religion. Now, what is practice? कौन बताएगा? Who will tell me what is practice? Soumya Ranjan, tell me.
So it is to follow the rituals, follow the norms that are present in the religion.
Yes, it is to follow rituals of a particular religion. कोई भी religion के कोई भी rituals हो, कोई भी धार्मिक चीज हो, they have to follow that. Like you have any right to follow a particular religion's rituals. Like in Hinduism, they have yajna, okay, and all these things, okay, they do home and all. So these are called as ritual. Havan and all these are called as ritual. Whereas in Islamism they put chadar and they go to the dargah, and in Christianity they read Bible. These are rituals of a religion. Okay, rituals. You are going to the church. These are rituals of a religion. Each individual has a right to practice a religion. Write down. Right to practice means. Right to practice means. Right to practice means right to follow the rituals of a particular religion. Right to practice means right to follow the rituals of a particular religion. By profess. What do you mean by profess? अब माइक्रोफोन ऑन नहीं होगा क्योंकि मैंने क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया है. पलक, a network is weak. अच्छा, she is using 2 IDs. Wow, genius. What do you mean by profess? नहीं बताया. मेरे क्वेश्चन का कोई आंसर नहीं देता. मैं सबसे नाराज हूँ. नहीं यार, तुम सब गलत बना रहे हो. अमन ने भी गलत बनाया. एक लिप्सा, what to take wow in the society?
सर मतलब सोसाइटी में हम लोग उसको बोल सकते हैं ना कि हम लोग ये प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं ये रिलीजन को, मतलब सबको लाइक वाव ले सकते हैं.
मंजू बताएगी. मंजू जल्दी बताओ यार, मेरी आखिरी उम्मीद है. टेक साइड ऑफ एनी रिलीजन, नो. क्या क्या आंसर दे रहा है? कन्फेस और फॉलोइंग एनी रिलीजन, नो. ना पापा. हाँ बोलो.
सर हाउ टू फॉलो, इट्स माय राइट कि मुझे कैसे रिलीजन को फॉलो करना है. जैसा हिंदू तो
नहीं यार,
नहीं.
मेरी आखिरी उम्मीद थी मंजू आंसर देके, वो भी. पूजा गौतम नहीं, अमन नहीं, अमन का गलत आंसर है. लिप्सा, अर्पित, सबका आंसर गलत है. टू डिक्लेयर. आर्या, व्हाट यू हैव रिटन? CTO. भाई कोई तो आंसर दे दो. Sharing knowledge to declare. No one is answering. Sharda, you will answer. What do you mean by profess?
Sir, I'm going to give you the same answer as the others. That is to confess that you are someone who's following a particular religion.
No. Write down. नहीं दिशा यार, गलत बता रहे हो. पलक, use your microphone. To accept properly, कुछ भी. Profess means to spell out the tenets of a religion. Tenets of a religion. Like you can spell out the mantra and tantra of religion. Okay, you can speak out. You can speak out the tenets of religion. Okay, जो आप लोग बोल रहे हैं, it is propagation. It is other thing. It is the last step. Like if you are reading any shlok or you are reading any specific thing of a religion, that is profess. Okay. Write down. Write down. You guys are asking something. You guys are asking something. Wait. Like lot of questions. Wait, na, I'm writing. In church we profess our sin to our Father. Nah, Papa, no. Profess means like spelling out tenets of the religion. Now I'm explaining it again. Bus. I understood your question. Wait, Pooja, wait. Pooja, you are writing something. Wait. Profess means to spell out the tenets of a religion. Yaar, mantra, shlok. These are tenets of a religion. When you are spelling out the tenets of a religion or when you are verbally saying something about the religion, that is profess. Like na. Wait, sir, in our town we cannot sing God songs in front of masjid. Why?
No, sir. Once I mean, there was this some festival, but we have to shut down the mics when we are near masjid. And when if we do, then the police has done the lathi charge. So that is why I was asking.
It is due to that there is no communal rights. It's a different thing. Dekho,
Okay.
in Hinduism you have tenets, no, mantras and all, mantra and shlok and all. If you are reading out, you are reading out that shloks and all. It is like professing a tenets of a religion. In Islamism you have certain shloks. In Bible you have that. In Bible there is certain clauses written. No, so if you are reading out, it is like spelling out the tenets of that religion. समझ में आया? If you are reading something out, like if you are verbally saying something on that religion, or if you are practicing something verbally, like Gayatri Mantra is a tenet of Hinduism. In Bible, you might have other tenets like the words of Jesus, and these are called as tenets of a religion. Got it? Others, Harsh, Aman, Lipsa, Arpit. Aman is typing. Push low. Anyone else? I'm waiting for Aman's yes. हाँ राइट, ये अलग ही आंसर लेकर आएगा. हाँ भाई, बिल्कुल सही, बिल्कुल सही. Okay, write down. Profess means to spell out the tenets of a religion, like sloks and mantras. Okay, like shloks and mantras. Now, what is propagation? What is propagation? What is propagation?
To teach our religion to someone else.
Very good पूजा. जब हम जो ये मंत्र पढ़ रहे हैं, ठीक है, और इसी मंत्र को यूज करके हम अपने रिलीजन को किसी और को बता रहे हैं, ठीक है, कि you also follow our religion, that is propagation. Clear? We are preaching our religion to spread the religion. Propagation means to spell out the tenets of a religion, but it is basically done to educate others regarding that particular religion. It is basically done to educate others regarding that particular religion. Is this much clear? Is this much clear? Okay. Now, exceptions. Exceptions. What will be the exceptions? कौन बताएगा मुझे? Navya, tell me. Pooja, tell me. कोई भी tell me. जल्दी बताओ. Because I love to listen to you guys.
We cannot force someone else to follow our religion. It's their personal interest to do follow our religion. That
Agreed.
might be one exception.
Agreed. What else?
I have only one right now in the mind.
That is different thing. Like you have taken that. Remain in this article regarding practice of religion. Remain in this article. You are jumping way ahead. You are mixing the things. Sakshi, remain in this article. Sentiments of other religion. Write down. I will make you write. The state can. Very correct, Lipsa. Lipsa is correct. The state can impose restriction on a particular religion, to maintain public order, समाज में शांति बनाए रखे, to maintain peace, that is to maintain public order, morality and health. Okay, health. Why this health is mentioned here? Dr. Lipsa, answer please.
सर नहीं पता
डॉक्टर लिप्सा,
सर, वो हेल्थ के बारे में नहीं पता सर, मोरालिटी और पब्लिक के।
अच्छा, मोरालिटी का एग्जांपल दे दो फिर।
मोरालिटी मतलब सर मोरल वैल्यूज को भी सर ये कर सकते हैं ना।
हाँ, दैट इज सिंपल।
किसी भी रिलीजन के मोरल वैल्यूज को हम लोग मतलब हार्म नहीं पहुंचा सकते, लेकिन एथिक्स को मेंटेन करना पड़ेगा।
वेरी गुड। बट हेल्थ का सिनेरियो क्या है? लाइक लेट मी रीड योर आंसर्स। शुड नॉट अंडरस्टेट सो मोरालिटी, फास्ट इज अ कॉमन आंसर, लाइक इन कवर 19। अच्छा, कोविड-19 होना चाहिए सत्यम। मस्जिद केस फॉर हेल्थ नहीं, लाइक रमजान आर फॉलोड इन मुस्लिम सो टू एक्सेप्ट सम पीपल लाइक पर्सन। हाँ सत्यम बेटा बताओ।
तो वो कोविड-19 अभी जो दिल्ली मस्जिद केस हुआ था, उस केस में भी
बताओ क्या केस हुआ था?
उस केस में हेल्थ के लिए इम्पोज कर सकते हैं। सर मैं नाम भूल रहा हूँ, जमात मस्जिद सर, नाम भूल रहा हूँ उसका।
छोड़ दे।
स्टार्टिंग
मरकज वाला केस ना?
हाँ, तो ऐसे में नहीं इम्पोज हो सकता।
हो सकता है, बिल्कुल हो सकता है।
सर,
बट अब मेरी बात
एग्जांपल दे।
हाँ बोलो।
सर उपवास नहीं करना चाहिए।
उपवास नहीं करने के थे और
हेल्थ पे इफेक्ट पड़ेगा।
और अरे डाइटिंग कहते हैं उसको। और ये अमन तबलीगी जमात वालों के पीछे हाथ धो के पड़ा है। अच्छा सुनो, देयर आर सर्टेन गाइस, एक इसने जो सत्यम ने बोला ना, दैट वाज डिस्टर्बिंग द पब्लिक ऑर्डर। ठीक है, आपने देश एक ऐसे सिचुएशन दैट द नेशन वाज फेसिंग एन एक्सट्रीम क्राइसिस ड्यू टू कोविड-19, और आपने तबलीगी जमात करवा के क्या व्हाट यू हैव डन इज यू हैव डिस्टर्ब द पब्लिक ऑर्डर। बट यहां पर जो हेल्थ लिखा है उसका मतलब क्या है? देयर अब नाउ लेट योर वर्जन इज ओवर, लेट मी स्पीक। अरे बाबा रुक जाना यार, अमन रुक जाओ। नबिया लिख लो, पहले तुम लिख लो सब कुछ। Okay, now there are certain religion, there are certain religious practices which affect the health. Like you might have seen in certain religion, people are made to put like what, a metal on their cheeks, and the lemon is hanged on the both the side of cheeks, and it is in harmony. Okay, like they are made to put a string from this side and they take it outside from this side. It is a metal. They are made to. Muharram is an example, and it is like hurting the human body. Okay, in Muharram also they beat the body. Okay, that is hampering the health. There is one sect of people in India. No, let us not take the name of a particular religion. As IAS officers, we are not, as future IAS officers, we are not supposed to do that. Okay, now certain sects of people says that they won't take their like relatives to hospital because their religion does not allow. If a person is suffering from particular illness and they are not taking them to hospital because their religion does not allow, that is a wrong aspect. Religious practices should not hurt an individual's health. समझ में आया? And being a future IAS officers, you are not supposed to take a particular religion's name while giving an example, or you are not supposed to take diversify on any other backgrounds while taking an example. Remember this, and it is most important than learning quality. Right, example now. Right, exception number 2. The state can make laws. the state can make laws for regulating or restricting for regulating or restricting economic, political, or secular activity which may be associated with a particular religion. Which may be associated, I'll repeat, the state can make special laws, the state can make laws for regulating economic, financial, political, and secular activity which may be associated with a particular religion. See, the state, the government, itna likh liya na. Now listen, the government has the right to control the economic aspect, financial aspect, economic, जितना खर्चा हो रहा है, कमाई हो रही है, और कितना रेवेन्यू हो रहा है, कोई भी economics या financial aspect, ठीक है, कोई भी political activity of a religion, मतलब religion is joining with a political party, okay, and any secular activity, कोई भी activity करता है, the state have every right to control that religious group. Like Christianity, in Christianity, the expenditure of all that religion, all the financial aspect dealing with that particular religion, how much they are spending on a particular program, this all the state has prerogative to control it, be it economic aspect, be it other financial aspect, be it political activity, be it secular activity, the state has every right to control. Clear? So what the state can control? Economic activities, all the political activity or secular activity. Suppose a particular religion is जैसे who was a person who quoted Puja, I guess they were singing a Hindu religious song in front of a masjid. Okay, it was their right to spell out the tenets of that particular religion, but it was interfering into the secularism of that particular place, because other religion, the masjid people also has their right, and it is not allowed. So that is secular activity. So state can control this kind of activities. Okay, whereas in political activities, certain religious political activities, I can say, I can give you a better example. एक मिनट. Suppose a person of a particular religion, suppose be it from Christianity or any Muslim, Islamic, or कोई भी religion से, एक person is standing in election. He is a candidate in election, and I have seen in various religious places during the mass, when the people gather out for their prayers on Sundays or Fridays, when the people gather out, they announce the name of the candidate and say, please vote for this person. Please vote for the person because he is from our religion. That kind of activity is extremely absurd and it is totally illegal, because people of India should always vote for. People of India should always cast their votes. They should always give their vote. They should not vote for caste. When you are openly declaring, "Ye banda hamare religion ka hai, so vote for him," that is an absurd activity, and the state can control this kind of activities. Clear, Amar? Isse badhiya example mein kya? And I have seen that. That's a live example. Economic activity spending on if certain amount they are spending billions of rupees, state can control that. Okay, state can control that. Pooja will give an example. Have you been to a temple called as Tirupati Balaji? Pooja might know. Slipsa. Where it is? बताओ. देखो ये बताएंगे जो गए. Andhra Pradesh, it is in Gundur. Lakshmi Prasanna is right. She's right. It's in Gundur, Andhra Pradesh. And what it is famous for? वहाँ का प्रसाद क्या है? What it is famous for?
Tirupati Laddu.
Laddu. And that laddu is exported to even USA every day. Every day that the laddu is exported. So the revenue generated out of it, the state has every right to look into it. Okay. And
$10 सर,
$10
इधर
ना
मिलता है, $10 में
मिलता है ना, देखा.
है.
And daily it is exported. And Arya might be knowing. Arya, you know about Sabrimala temple? कहाँ है? Arya is not in the class. Arya is in the class. Arya, Sabrimala temple, the 18 steps of Sabrimala temple are made up of gold. Okay, so government has every right to look into it, all the donations made to a particular religion. Okay, so India is a land of various religion. So we will do it. This I have already explained. To right to freedom of conscience, inner freedom of individual to follow a religion. But this also should not deal with public order, morality and health. This I have explained. So you need not to go for 25A. You just need to understand it's Article 25. Subclauses you don't need to learn. Okay. So I have explained you Article 25 today. 26, 27, 26, 27, 28 we will be able to cover up in next class. Moreover, 32 will be also covered. No, 29, 30 भी तो करवाना है. So this will be covered. Till now, I have taken many classes, and fundamental rights is one of the most important part of your topics. Any doubt in what till now, like this portion, fundamental rights? Any doubt? Like especially freedom of religion and all. कोई doubt इस चीज में? आज जो पढ़ाया इसमें? Because I felt that you guys are very like lagging in energy today. जो मैं पढ़ाता हूँ समझ में आता है ना? Okay, so mostly I'll cover up your entire polity, nothing will be left. I'll make sure that you cover up entire thing, even bills, funds, contingency, everything will be covered. Okay, but if you have any doubt, at least let me know the thing so that I can also, why government is not stopping few practices which are affecting people. Which kind of practice? Make it, देख कितना क्या रहा, थोड़ा बहुत समझ में आता है. देखो क्या नहीं समझ में आया बताना मन, कितना मजा आ रहा है इसको. ठीक है. ओके, नबिया का क्वेश्चन और लेते हैं. नबिया, हाँ,
Like the one which you said, sir, that lemon and that one.
yeah, government tries to control that things. Government tries to control those things, but
all those things are happening now, sir. Many such things.
Government, see, that's what I'm coming to. Government tries to control certain things, but no, when the government takes extreme step, no, so the people, the community people starts raising voice against the particular government. Okay, and mostly the government does not take extreme steps because there can be a disarmament. Mute yourself. There can be a disharmony in the society. When government takes extreme step, no, it can lead to a disharmony in the society. So the government does not take the extreme step. And moreover, when the government takes extreme steps, it hampers one thing, that is the vote bank. So vote bank of that particular religion. So that's why I said that when people are more educated, these things will automatically get subsided. Okay. That's why I want you to become IAS officers. Clear? Then I will say one line. Now we are typing something. Okay. That's all for today's class. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Okay. आज प्रीतम भी आए हैं. प्रीतम लेट आया थोड़ा सा. Okay. Take care, guys. Bye. Okay. And from today's current affairs, no, I am planning to add some explanatory portions also. It will be huge. थोड़ा ज़्यादा होगा, पढ़ लेना, ठीक है? धीरे धीरे I'll increase the dose. ठीक है? Explanation मतलब it is like बहुत ज़्यादा explanation होगा. करो. मैं तो कंटेंट दे रहा था. मैंने तो बोला था कि कम पढ़ो कम पढ़ो, पढ़ोगे तो आईएएस बनोगे। ओके, पक्का बनोगे। आई विल पुट यू अंडर लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेस, देन आई विल सिट हियर एंड लाफ। Aman and Satyam, I can meet any time, right? Once the COVID gets over. Chalo bhai. Bye guys. Take care. Good night. 4:40 is the next class. Okay.